Robert was killed.
Like murdered.
We've gotten information that could have happened at your house.
Sitting across detectives is 17-year-old Bailey Forrest. Mere hours ago, Bailey was responsible for orchestrating a homicide, luring a man into a death trap, a crime she thinks she can lie.
I'll die. The person who really did it will kill me. So they're on the run. They're already hiding from y'all.
Sob.
I'm gonna go to prison for life.
And beg her way out of. But in the interrogation we have for you today, you will watch as Bailey's evil murder plot comes crumbling down.
There's a piece of the puzzle that you're not telling me.
Can my mom come up here?
Mm-hmm.
I really want to see her before I go to prison.
On a Tuesday afternoon on September 27, 2022, police in Lubbock, Texas received a complaint about a car blocking an alleyway from a number of garbage truck drivers. Expecting this to be another routine assist, they arrived at the scene, only to find a man dead on the back seat of that very vehicle, who unfortunately was far beyond saving. The man was identified as 50-year-old Robert Stewart, and almost nothing about his murder made sense. For starters, it was clear somebody was trying to cover this up. Robert's blood had been wiped clean from the inside of the car, and his injuries were consistent with blunt force trauma. Then, his time of death was odd. Robert hadn't been killed inside the car. Someone killed him somewhere else, cleaned him up, and dumped him in the back seat. While forensics processed the car, investigators went public, offering a reward of up to $5,000 for information. Eventually, a tipster would tell police that Robert had been killed inside a home in central Lubbock, that of a 17-year-old named Bailey Forrest. A second tipster went further, claiming Bailey and two other teens had assaulted a man with a pole before dumping his body and destroying the evidence. At this point in time, CSIs also made a crucial breakthrough. An unknown fingerprint had been lifted from Robert's vehicle, and it came back as a match for Bailey. But this case was far from solved. There are multiple other people involved. Officers have no solid motive and don't even know what happened besides the initial tip. So they bring Bailey in for an interview, hoping to piece together what really happened to Robert.
Sarah, Bailey, I wanted to talk to you. I'm investigating a homicide involving somebody that you know, or at least acquainted with. His name is Robert. Robert. He's an older guy. And so just to kind of maybe talk about some things. Robert is an older guy, and he likes younger girls. And we've been investigating this for several days now. So we've been able to get into his phone account and his Facebook stuff. And so we've looked at all that, and we've talked to a lot of people. And so, how do you know Robert? And I need you to be, this is incredibly important because this is serious. And so I need you to be incredibly
honest. I'm feeling really bad right now. That's really sickening. Did he go by Rob?
Maybe so.
Because I think I know who you're talking about. And I met up with him 5 days ago.
Okay, where at?
My house.
Okay. Did he come over?
Yeah, he came over to my house.
How did y'all meet?
We were just texting.
But how did y'all start texting?
He just started messaging me on Facebook.
On Facebook? Just out of the blue? Mm-hmm. Did you think that was weird?
Yeah, kind of.
I personally think it's weird because he's not much younger than I am. And
I wasn't making a smart choice, I understand.
No, but neither was he though either.
I'm gonna be honest, it was money. He was giving me money. We weren't really doing anything. He really likes to just hang out. He really likes to hang out sometimes. And we never, we would talk video chat sometimes, but we had never met up. And then I met up with him about 5, maybe 6 days ago. I don't even remember. And he did come over. He chilled. We hung out, and he I don't know who, he did leave my house though. I mean, he wasn't like,
Did y'all go anywhere?
no.
Okay, so really the only time that you've ever met him is just that one time that he came to your
And
house.
he came, somebody, I don't know who it was, somebody called him and he had to leave like quick, but he was there for like at least 30 minutes with me.
Okay.
And then he left, he said he had to go somewhere, he told them I'll be there in like 10 minutes, and he left my house. And
He didn't say who he was talking to, or?
no, I didn't really know him like that to even ask.
Yeah.
Like, he would just talk about, he would ask me like, when was the last time I made love? We would just talk about like my relationships, like, I just like confided in him sometimes, stuff like that.
Paying a teenage girl just to talk isn't something anyone should be doing. In this particular case, Bailey and Robert's relationship was far more complex and sickening, as Robert had been giving her money in exchange for contact.
Was he giving you money for? Had y'all
No.
done anything?
I did, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I just want you to be honest.
I
Okay,
didn't put my mouth on him, I didn't.
and that was when you came over that day?
Yes.
Okay. Did you come out of the house, or did you just come up to the,
I opened the door to him.
Okay.
That was it.
and then he came inside, y'all never went back outside?
Not together, no.
Okay.
He went outside,
Yeah, when he left.
but not together, no.
Okay,
He
so-
would give me like $50 to just hang out with him. He would pay me for that, and that's the most I would do, like him.
What did he pay you for that?
He paid me $100.
Okay, I guess so. So he came over, do you remember what time it was that he came over?
Maybe like 2 or 3.
In the afternoon?
It was like, I know it was like, I had just woken up, maybe got up like for an hour, and I woke up around like 12 or 1, so maybe like 2 or 3.
Okay. And do you remember what he was driving when he came over?
It was like a mom car, like I don't know if it's like an SUV with the cars that go like this, and it's like a circle, and then it was like maybe, like I think it was like dark green.
Okay.
Like dark green or maybe dark gray or something.
So it was like a little SUV and not a car?
No, it was like a little SUV.
Okay, all right. And so where did he park when he came over?
Right in front of like my house.
Like in the driveway or on the street?
Like on the curb.
Y'all don't have much of a driveway.
Yeah, it was like on the curb, like right behind where that like bazooka car was. He had parked like right in front of my house.
Okay. And so that's the only time that you've ever seen him in person?
Yes.
Okay. And you were in the house. Did he text you? Did he come knock on the door?
He messaged me, I'm here, I opened the door for him, and that was it. And then I'm not sure who called him, but he told me he was gonna stay with me an hour. And so that's what I was supposed to be getting paid for, was spending time with him for an hour. Well, he got a phone call about 20, 30 minutes in, and so he was like, I'll be there like in 10 minutes, and he left. And so I was thinking he was coming back, but he didn't.
Okay. The reason we got a search warrant for your house is we're looking for any evidence that Robert has been in your house, and to find out if there's any blood evidence in your house. Did you know Robert is deceased?
You just told me a homicide, so I was kind of assuming.
Yeah. Robert was killed, and
Like murdered.
and we've gotten information that could have happened at your house.
Okay.
Bailey, if you're 17 years old, right? The most important thing you can do is be honest. If he came over and something happened and somebody else did something, you need to tell us about it, and you need to be incredibly honest about what happened.
Will it be
I can't say that it's going to be anonymous. I'm just being straight with you. There's very little in a murder investigation that can be honest. And honestly, like everybody knows, like it was fairly public. Anybody on that street saw us out there. And so people are going to know when we were at the house.
Like, will it be anonymous if I tell you what happened? Will they say Bailey Force? Because that.
Eventually, so here's the thing. Okay, obviously you know something, and I'm gonna be really honest with you. I have seen a couple of your stories on Facebook, and you seem to be incredibly troubled since this happened. And whatever happened at the house, and I'm really praying that you'll tell me exactly what happened. It seems to really be heavy on your heart, and so I want you to tell me. And so,
I'll die.
what do you mean I'll die?
The person who really did it will kill me.
They're not going to kill you because
They're on the run. They're already hiding from y'all.
who is it? Here's a Kleenex. There are things that we can do to try to help hide your identity. If we get you Kleenex, you can wipe your eyes.
I don't want to tell somebody.
I know. Here's the thing, Bailey. The thing about people is our hearts and our minds aren't made to see the things that happen and know about these things. And so you never typically feel any better as long as you try to hide it all and keep it inside. That's just our hearts aren't made that way. Can you tell me who it was?
Tobias.
Who is Tobias?
I don't know his last name.
Covering for her friend isn't doing Bailey any favors at this moment. In the weeks after this interview, 3 teens would face charges over Robert's death. Bailey herself, Tobias, the 16-year-old boy she just named, and a second 16-year-old girl, whose identity was never released due to her age. In this interview, Tobias is a name you will hear come up repeatedly. So who was he? Tobias was a friend of her roommate's boyfriend's, an acquaintance who'd been around the house a handful of times, and nothing more. Yet according to Bailey, this near stranger walked into her home and committed a murder all on his own.
Who is Tobias?
I don't know his last name.
How do you know Tobias?
They said he's already on the run, that the cops are looking for him for a runaway charge right now.
Okay.
I met him through school, but he was at my house due to my friend's boyfriends.
Which friends?
Sarah and Cheyenne.
Okay.
Their boyfriends were friends with him. He came to my house.
So tell me what happened. What happened? Can you tell me? Can you take a minute?
They're gonna know I don't.
We're gonna talk to everybody. Okay.
And they're gonna lie, and I'm gonna be the only one that's told.
Well, we have a lot of evidence already. And so
I didn't hit him. I did not do none of that.
did it happen at your house? Okay.
Tobias, we were begging him to stop. And I don't know what came over him. I don't know why he was so angry. You didn't even know him. And I don't know if it was because Tobias wanted his money or what he wanted. He wouldn't stop.
Who all was there?
It was just me and Isabella.
Okay.
And Tobias.
Okay. Isabella, the one that's there.
And she's gonna lie, but please don't tell her I told you, because she didn't do anything.
Okay.
She was so scared. We were begging him to stop. We were so scared. I thought he was going to beat us as well. And that's all she kept saying was, he's gonna kill us too. He's gonna kill us too. But he did. As soon as he did it, he left and he disappeared. Like, Tobias disappeared. Like, I can't get a hold of him. I've been trying to get a hold of him. He won't answer anybody. I tried messaging him on Instagram. He reads them, but he won't answer me.
Okay.
It was.
So tell me exactly what happened and why, when Robert came over, and what happened when he came.
Okay. Tobias and Isabella knew what I did with Robert. They knew I wanted him to come over, that I was gonna get money from him.
Now, can we back up just a second? Is this really the first time that he's ever given you money?
Yes.
Have you ever met him? Is that true that you've never met him
Yes,
before?
that is
Okay.
true. That is very true.
So they knew. So Tobias and Isabella, are they together?
No,
They just.
he hates her.
Oh, okay.
He hates her. And that's why we thought he was gonna kill us too. He doesn't like us either. And so I told them what I was doing. I told them I'm having someone come over. I'm getting money so I can get my boyfriend out of jail. That's what I wanted to do, was bail Jay out. So I let him come over. And I'm walking him in the back room. And I thought Tobias was in the room, like the front room of my house. But he wasn't. So when we were in the living room, he said he wanted to go get if I could give him, because I didn't want to put my mouth on him because he told me he had stuff with other girls. So he said he was going to give him. So he went back out to his car to give him. And I had went to my back room to change. And by the time, like, Isabella wasn't in there either when it happened. Like, when it first happened, nobody was in there but Tobias and him, and we didn't know that. Me and Isabella didn't know Tobias was in the living room. I had went back to
Where did y'all think he was?
I thought he was, okay. When he went outside to get, I went to my room to change. And Isabella was in Sarah's room. And I thought Tobias was in Cheyenne's room. So when I came out from changing, no, I had heard it. I heard Tobias hit him. I heard the first hit. So when I was finished changing, I went out there and I seen him on the floor.
Where was he?
In the bedroom.
Okay.
I seen him on the floor. And I immediately ran to Isabella. And I was like, trying to explain to her, but I couldn't speak.
Where was she? Where was Isabella?
She was in the Sarah's room.
Okay.
And she was like, what was that? And I was trying to explain to her, but I couldn't speak. And she was like, just trying to calm me down, like, tell me what happened. I was just going into the living room, and I was like, let's go look what Tobias is doing. And we went out there, and Tobias, we couldn't get him to stop. Like, we were begging him, and I swear to God, we were begging him. If you get her to tell you, she will tell you we were begging him. And we were like this. And we were telling him, Tobias, stop. Like, what are you doing? Stop. And he was like, I could see him going in his pockets.
Mm-hmm.
I could see him going in his pockets, etc. And I knew he was looking for money. He didn't have any money on him. And after that, I don't even know, Tobias took him. Tobias drug him out of my house. Tobias took him wherever he took him. And he came back, he cleaned my house, and he disappeared.
Did Tobias take money from him? Did y'all take anything from him?
He was gonna scam me.
Who was?
He was gonna scam me.
Who was?
Him.
Rob. Okay.
There was no money.
Okay.
Or that's what Tobias said.
Keep in mind that this wasn't Bailey's first rodeo. 11 days before Robert's death, a Lubbock man who had been letting Bailey and 3 others stay in his apartment in exchange for money came home to find his belongings packed into one of the teens' cars. When he confronted the group, one of them pointed a gun at him, threatening to shoot if he didn't let them go. And by now, detectives believed that it was a similar setup with Robert. They'd lure him to the house, take whatever he'd have on him, and attack him if he tried to resist. Only things didn't go to plan, as Robert was killed using a wooden post from Bailey's bed. With 3 teens present at the scene, the question now becomes, who swung that wooden post? Bailey insists that it was Tobias. However, all of the evidence so far doesn't connect Tobias to the murder at all. The only fingerprint that was lifted from the car was of Bailey's, and those of her alleged accomplices weren't found.
Okay. What was he hitting you with?
Like a It was like a big, I don't even know what it was. It was like a big wooden thing. It went to my bed.
Oh, it's part of your bed? Is it still on your bed?
No.
Where is
I don't know. He took everything.
Okay.
Tobias has the stuff.
What all did he take?
I know Tobias was burning it.
Okay.
So you might not find it.
Do you know where he was burning it at? How do you know he was burning it?
He told us that's what he was gonna do. He was telling us, I'm gonna handle it, I'm gonna burn it, it's not gonna come back on y'all.
Was he messaging you this?
No, like this was in person. Like I was screaming at him. I was like, this is my house. What are you doing to him? Like, what are you doing? We were begging him to stop. Isabella was freaking out. I didn't know what to do. And then I'm not gonna lie, like I freaked out. In the past couple of days, I've just been mute.
Okay.
Mute. I'm not gonna lie, I've been keeping up with the news.
How many times did he hit him?
God, I can't tell you. He wouldn't stop. Like, he was just. I would say at least 20 times to.
Was he on the floor when it happened? What was Robert saying? Or what was he doing? He wasn't doing anything. What was Robert wearing?
I remember his shirt was inside out. Because I pointed that out to him when I first let him in my house. I was laughing with him. He was genuinely my friend. Not my friend, but...
Right, yeah.
And I was laughing with him. I was like, why's your shirt inside out? I do remember that he was wearing a white shirt that was inside out.
Okay.
And I don't remember what pants or... I know he had shorts on. I don't remember like what color and the thing. And then sandals.
Do you know what happened to his sandals?
Tobias took it. He took everything that had anything to do with it. Because I do know where he took the stuff.
Okay. Where did he take it?
I have the address.
Okay. What's the address?
Ash Avenue.
Whose
In
house
the
is
back.
that? Is there a back house? Or just a storage
It's
room?
in the outside. In the backyard.
Okay.
And it's burnt.
Whose house is that?
My mom's old house.
Okay. Did you go, hang on, let me pass this information along. I appreciate you telling me that, because that's important, okay?
The address Bailey just gave is that of a backyard in an abandoned house owned by her mother. After the attack, they cleaned up the house with bleach, gathered all of the evidence they thought was incriminating, and set it on fire in that backyard. Robert, in the meantime, was loaded into his own car and abandoned in an alley. When officers eventually tracked down the burn site, they found a partially burned wooden club in the ashes, which was likely the murder weapon. But there's one more critical detail Bailey is holding on to, one that is as heartbreaking as it is important.
But he wasn't dead.
What do you mean he wasn't dead?
When he was being drugged out of my house, I could see him still breathing. And I could hear him trying to breathe.
So, okay, let's go back. I need you to describe everything to me as good as you can. And I know that's hard. I know that's really hard for you. But I need as much detail as possible. When you say you heard the first hit, where did that happen? Did you hear?
I heard him walk in the door, and I heard a loud, like him falling, like a loud bang. And I didn't walk out at that time. I was still putting my pants on. And as soon as I finished getting dressed, I went out there, and he was already face down on the floor. And the bike was just hitting him.
What is the floor in your living room?
It's wood.
It's wood. Like, is it like real wood or is it like the fake stuff?
I think it's fake.
Okay. And then so once you went in there and he was down, Was he hitting him nonstop? Describe all that.
He was hitting him nonstop. He was freaking out already. I don't know why. I don't know what he was thinking. He wasn't telling us anything. He was just screaming at us, and he was like, shut, just screaming at us, and that's why Bella thought he was gonna hit us too. So we were being quiet. We were trying to scream, but we didn't want to keep screaming at him.
Yeah.
And he was just repeatedly hitting him in his.
Can you describe? Can you describe what the object was he was sitting with?
Like on a bed, there's like I say you have a queen big princess bed, and there's big posts on each corner. Yes, and he used one of those.
Okay.
And I don't even know how he got it because it was in my closet.
Okay. Can you hold on while I step out for a second?
And if there's any way I would like my mom here.
Okay. We'll call her.
As requested, officers call in Bailey's mother. But while Mom makes her way downtown, the detective keeps chipping away at her story.
If we get Tobias into custody, we'd be less scared.
Yeah.
Isabella too? Yeah. Okay. We're going to work on that, and you can help us with that, okay?
Hi. And he won't respond to me. He tried to call me yesterday, and I missed it.
That's okay. That's all right. We're going to work on it, okay?
We didn't want to really touch anything. We were terrified. And he wasn't asking us to help him at all. He was just doing it. He was doing it all. And he was cussing us out, telling us to because we were screaming, but I don't know what he wanted us to do. I don't know what he thought we were going to do.
And you said he scrubbed so hard on the wall and
On the floor, the thing right here.
on the baseboard.
Yeah, there's missing paint right behind the glass mirror in the living room. And I don't know what he was doing.
Was there blood anywhere else on the walls?
He cleaned everything spotless. But
What was he using to clean?
it smelled like bleach. But I was scared to get near him. I thought he was gonna hit us. So I was trying to stay in my hallway. And I had Isabella behind me the whole time because I could hear her screaming and crying. And I had her behind me and I was trying not to let her look. But she was looking and she was seeing everything I was seeing. And I felt so bad for her.
Yeah. It was by talking to Tobias.
Hell no. Tobias can't say shit about me.
What is Tobias going to tell me anything different?
No. He won't even talk to you.
Are you sure? You'd be surprised how many people talk to us about stuff.
Okay, and I hope he does. I hope he does. I'm thinking hope he's freaking
Is he
good.
going to tell us that you helped in any way?
No. I helped block him. I moved the car for him. I did what he asked of me. I'm not gonna lie, but he didn't ask much from us.
Okay. Is he going to tell us that you got Robert to come over there so y'all could rob him? No. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. What about Isabella?
No.
Okay, she's not going to tell you any of that? Okay. And you said would you be willing to take a polygraph if it came to that? That you were not involved in killing him in any way?
No, I did not. Yes.
You never hit him, you never swung on him,
No.
nothing?
Yes, I can do all that.
Okay. Did you help clean up other than the towels that you told me about? Did you help clean up?
I covered all the blood that I could see because I kept pouring up when they left. And that was it. I couldn't have cleaned like he did. I couldn't have done what he did. That was not his first murder. And I know it wasn't. There was no way that was his first murder. He knew everything to do. He was sick. Like, really sick.
Sometimes when somebody does something, like people just snap and they do things that are completely out of character for them. Are you sure Robert didn't do something to you or say something to
I'm
you?
so lost.
Okay. If we were to find fingerprints of yours on or in his car, why would that be?
I moved the car to the front of my side door with the bypasses. I did anything he told me to do.
Okay. So you drove the car.
I moved it from the front of my house to the side door,
Okay.
and that's the most I did.
Did you help him load the bike?
I was out there, but I didn't touch it.
Okay.
She touched his ankles.
Because we're gonna get DNA from everybody.
That's fine.
Okay. And we're gonna check the car, we're gonna check the body, and if your DNA is somewhere that you haven't told me about, then it's gonna be a problem for you.
I did not touch the body once. And that is right hand to the man.
Okay. So
She pulled him by. She did help get him in the car, but I was blocking him, making sure that nobody could see Tobias.
okay.
I'm gonna go to prison for life. And I didn't even want nothing to happen now. Can my mom come up here?
Mm-hmm.
I really want to see her before I go to prison.
Isabella helps. Tell me what happened, Jennifer. Bailey, be honest with me.
She didn't want to help, and that's honest.
Okay.
He was he was telling her, like, you're coming with me. You're coming with me. And she went, and I stayed home. And you can ask her like this is honest. And I don't know what happened while they were gone. I don't know what he told her. I don't know anything that happened while they were gone, but that she freaked out so bad that she said she made him just let her off, and he left it in the alley.
Okay. He left one in the alley.
That car.
Okay. How did they get back then? Did they come back to your house then?
Isabella, no, they did not, and I went and picked up Isabella that next night.
Okay.
And I had her back at my house, and I wanted her to stay there with me in case this happened.
Okay. Now there's a piece of the puzzle that you're not telling me.
And what is that?
So you obviously, you went with them, okay? Because you have a photo of them burning the stuff.
No, I did not go with them, but I was there when they burnt it. He didn't burn it then. The bias made us burn it.
Okay. How do you
The
mean?
bias wasn't there. He put it there and told us if we didn't, like, we had to go burn it. That it was at my mom's house, in my mom's backyard.
How did he know?
I don't know. I have never taken him there ever in my life. I have never taken him there ever. And he was telling me it was in my mom's backyard. And so I went.
So why did you burn it?
Because I didn't want it to be in my mom's backyard.
Why didn't you just call the police?
Because I was scared he will kill me.
I know, but
He will kill me.
Bailey has a photo on her phone of the evidence burning in her mom's backyard, yet claims she never went along to destroy it. By the time the detective is done pressing, her story has shifted again. Tobias dumped everything at the abandoned house, and she burned it herself, out of fear, of course. Before the detective can pin down which version is true, Bailey is saved by the bell as her mom enters the room.
She's going to be the one to talk to you and tell you. Do you still want me? Do you want me to explain, or do you want to?
Yeah, that's what I want. I must have not done. I didn't tell my mom. What? How did I go down? What? Oh my God. But I told them everything. Well, I hope so.
She's been honest. She's been cooperative.
I told them everything and I didn't kill him. I didn't kill him.
Bailey, are you okay with that if I tell your mom a few more details? Okay. So, because in Bailey, there's things that I'm going to have to tell your mom that are going to be embarrassing to you, but she has to know the truth, and it's going to come out anyway, okay? Bailey was talking to a man that she met on Facebook, and this has been going on for a while, that they've been talking and messaging, okay? He came this week, at the beginning of the week, he went to her house. In exchange for money. And while he was there, according to Bailey, there was another boy there and was they were going to rob him. I don't know what the intent was, but that boy in her house.
At our house over there?
And so they cleaned up the house. They disposed of the body. That's, if you saw the news, that's the body we found in a vehicle earlier this week.
Who was it?
It doesn't matter. Honestly.
Someone we know?
No. One of the things that I got from you
Bailey
is for some, I don't know how, but you have a house on Ash. So all the evidence was burned. All the evidence was burned in the backyard behind the house. Would you mind signing a consent to search? I don't know what's left. I don't know what remains, but we at least need to go photograph and collect what we can. Are you okay with that? Okay. Tell me your name again.
What the hell? Bailey, oh my God.
Tell me your name again.
My name is Jennifer. No, lured some guy there. No, that's not what happened. I didn't know it was happening.
I don't think she knew what was
I
happening.
think I know you didn't know he was gonna get everything in this spot.
Can you tell me the address?
Yes. I don't believe Bailey would do something like that. I'm shocked. When you said homicide, I was just like, I definitely didn't think it was this. And Mom, I was begging him to stop. What is happening? Oh my God. And he was making us smoke while he was only 16 years old. The boy.
This is a mother learning in real time that her daughter has been selling favors to a 50-year-old man, and worse yet, that she has just murdered one of her clients. As the officer steps out to give the two some privacy, it's clear this will be one heartbreaking conversation.
Oh my God, Bailey. What the hell are we gonna do? I'm not even beginning county. Yeah. Probably not. You need a lawyer, but I don't have any freaking lawyer. I don't know what to put that on the too. No, you're not. Okay. Where did they pick you up? Did they come to your house? They came to our house. Armies, army trucks, bust to our door. We were ARs in her face. Everything. And the girl still went home. And they know.
True to the detective's word, Bailey walked out of the station that day. But by the next few days, both Bailey and her accomplices would be in a prison cell, including the 16-year-old girl and Tobias. Nearly 3 years later, in August of 2025, Bailey pled guilty to murder and was sentenced to 20 years in prison. 2 weeks after her plea, prosecutors dismissed the murder charge against Tobias, the boy Bailey blamed for everything, stating there was no physical evidence linking him to the crime. The only thing against him was the word of his co-defendants. The 16-year-old girl's case was resolved in the juvenile system. We hope you enjoyed today's video. 85% of our viewers aren't subscribed, so if this is the kind of content you come back for, just hit subscribe. It's the single biggest thing you can do to support the channel. If you want to keep watching more, check out one of the most intense cases we've ever covered right here, or catch up on our latest upload right here.